to you. It is a brand new week. It is another week for me. If you are new here, my name is Mimi and welcome. Thank you for turning up on my page. And if you are not new, hey, how's it going? How has your week started off? Well, it is Wednesday today. Is it Wednesday? I don't even know if it's Wednesday. Yes, it is Wednesday because I'm actually off today. So I've only just picked up my camera starting off on Wednesday because literally my memory card is full. However, I did order a new memory card yesterday because it was Amazon Prime Day. So I've ordered that, so that should come today. I've ordered also a little like a memory, no, a storage card where I can store all my memory cards in. I'm literally off on my way to go to the gym. I didn't go on Monday. I did leg day yesterday. Wasn't the best leg day, but I still showed up there. And today is, I'm gonna do, because you know how normally Tuesday I do boxing conditioning, Monday's for legs day, so it's sort of like changed slightly. Although yesterday wasn't my best session, I still showed up, and that was what was important there, because I was gonna be like, oh, I feel like I'm good about this, these. Oh, bless me. I felt like yesterday wasn't the best session that I've had, but the reason why is because, one, I didn't have enough time to do my workout and like really see where my improvement was. I couldn't like record. Just the reason why I wanted to record my session yesterday was just to see if there was anything that I needed to fine tune my progressive overload there, and then I had to get ready for work. So, and I didn't even manage to do my cardio either to do the assault bike. So that was and then I had to take my car. Oh yeah, that also reminds me. I had to take my car to Aldi to get the badges changed. So remember when I picked up the car, it didn't have the badges weren't black yet, so that was on order, but they have now arrived. So I'll show you that later, probably when I get to the gym there. But it looks super cute. They did it yesterday. So yesterday at work, I dropped it off before I went to work, and then whilst that was work, I was like anticipating. Also, like the tire pressure kept going down. So I also had to take it in for them to have a check on that as well. So after going to the gym, I had to rush over, drop my car off, then come all the way home, get showered, and then go to work. Lo and behold, halfway through my shift yesterday, I got sent home. So I had, talk. Why can't I talk? So I had told my supervisor that I need to pick up my car on my lunch break, because I was just like, I just need to pick up my car. I didn't give them a reason why I didn't need to know why I'm picking up my car. I was just like, it's getting some work done. And they were just like, oh, that's not a problem. So I went throughout the day. On my lunch, I saw like a message. It wasn't on my lunch, it was like before my lunch, and they had Aldi had messaged me saying that my car was ready and everything like that. So I was like, I can't wait to pick it up. Because remember when I was just like, oh, I'm not really thrilled, I'm not really fussed about it, and I wasn't in the mood. And then we figured it out. The reason why I wasn't in the mood to pick up my car was just because I wasn't really happy with myself, because I've been working so much. I've not been really ideally training, and that's what happens when you're on a weight loss journey. Life happens. So it's just like you have to just have things in place. So with me not being able to train as much as I normally train, I had to work on my nutrition, just be locked in on my nutrition goals there, and making sure that I'm incorporating my protein, my fiber is up and everything like that, and just keeping my meals consistent and having the same thing every 2 weeks. changing it up every 2 weeks, having the same thing every 2 weeks there. So that's what I was just like, oh, okay. And then that also reminds me, I'm thinking of doing, fair enough, I'm on a body recomp, but I was also thinking of doing a diary. Because I did one, I want to say last year, but I wasn't consistent. I was consistent. No, let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Were you really consistent? Was I? If I'm being honest with myself, I'll say I wasn't consistent in uploading and sharing my journey, which I think I will do differently this time, is that I will be consistent with uploading and sharing the journey with you, and like just what I'm struggling with, what I'm finding hard, like my meal preps and that. So there isn't, so going back, see how my mind just jumps. So going back to dropping off my car, so I'm going to go on my lunch break to pick up my car. What they had said was that they couldn't find any faults with my rear tyre, because obviously when I was taking it in to get the badges done, I also made them aware that my rear tyre keeps losing pressure. So they were just like, oh, nothing keeps coming up. We did check everything. They have the service guys have literally checked everything. They've checked each tyre. They've put air into it and everything. So they were just like, if there is anything else, if it does pop up again, just call back. We'll take it in, but it'll be more likely that it'll be a sensor issue. I was like, okay, like, not a problem. Then she was like, okay, let me take you to see your badges. And then as we were going, she goes, it does actually look better with the black badges. I was just like, yes, it does, because it's a black edition and it should have the black badges. Fair enough. I was just like, fair enough, Audi have like gotten rid of, stopped doing their black alloy trims, because I'm telling you, if it had the black alloy trims, like, you know, on my old Q2, it'll be sexy. I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah, you do know. It'll be sexy. Yeah, but it doesn't have that. So what can we do? However, my colleague at work, my work friend, he was just like, oh, I know someone that can do it black, because there's only 2 people that have seen my car at work. One, I call him Granddad. He's just this old. It reminds me of my big daddy, but like in a in a more sort of like, he swears as much as I swear. My granddad doesn't swear a lot, and he says what he thinks quite often. So like when I'm telling him things about working, because like, oh, don't mind them and stuff like that, and he goes, yeah. So he's just like really nice and just really cute. So I'll be like, hey, Granddad. And then another one is my work friend Lucian. He literally makes me laugh all the time. He's Romanian, so he cracks me up all the time. So he's just like, he's just funny. We have banter, and it's so nice. And I was just like, is your wife as funny as you? And he was like, no. And I was just like, and that just made me laugh. I was like, Lucian, you shouldn't say that. And he was like, but it's true. And I was just like, oh, okay. And then so they're the only 2 people that I've seen my car, really. So I've not really like showcased it off. I don't want to showcase it off, but I was just like, I was quite proud of it. And then because he was just like, oh, well done to you, you're like moving up, because like there's only, yeah, it was just like, well done to you. So I was just like, oh, gas, where am I even going? Look at me trying now. My AirPods have literally just died, so I wanted to go on the heavy bag and practice the shadow boxing that I have been doing, put that into the punch bag. I did practice doing my own, wrapping my own wrist. It only took me 15 minutes. But I'll practice again at home. They don't look that bad, do they? Yeah, so I'll practice at home. I can't go on the punch bag, so I might practice a bit more shadow boxing. I'm just pretty much stuck in my head because I just feel like I'm not looking how a boxer should look like. But then again, like, I'm literally a novice, and this is something that I enjoy and I'm passionate about, and I need to get out of my head. I need to get out of my own way to stop me thinking like, oh, just because I am not reached my goal. Wait, that's like still slightly bruised. Yeah, I can feel it now. Although I'm not there yet, I've come such a long way and such far that I need to keep going, and consistency, getting better at my shadow boxing will, in essence, get me better at boxing. And just because I am not the way I want to look like, just because I haven't got the body that I want just yet, you're working towards that. And fitness is for all. Just because I'm big currently at the moment doesn't mean that should stop me from doing something that I actually enjoy, that I'm passionate about. I'm working towards being a PT. So if I had like you or a client come to me, I can't be like, oh yeah, that's not the sort of person that I want to be, and I'm trying to, I'm doing the right steps, following the right steps. Following the right steps, I'm eating well, I'm moving my body and everything like that. It's just like, I just have to not just give myself grace, but it's a slow progress. You didn't get fat overnight, so you're not going to get slim overnight, and that's something that I need to remember and everything. And you're not going to. And the thing that I love about boxing is because I think I'm a slight perfectionist. I think I am. So that's also getting to me, because I'm not there yet, and I'm like, I should get it now, I should have it by now. But I've only been doing this for 2 years, and then I'm comparing myself to people. Comparison is the thief of joy. I'm not where I was when I first started, so that is great in itself. The reason why I stopped myself, because I don't want to think about other people who've been doing it as a kid. Because at the end of the day, this is the only sport that I think I'm good at. I had a thought, you know how I was complaining about that I'm not where I want to be? I also just remembered that I also want to represent bigger girls, and currently big girls that are like me, that want to get into boxing but don't see other women, girls, young females doing this that look like me. I want to also show them that yes, we can actually get into this hobby and everything, and do the hobby that we love, just because we're not looking like all the other lean girls and the other girls that society deem has fit and healthy, because they've got a smaller body type there. I want to show that yeah, we can do this, and there is space for us. I just wanted to come back because I just remembered that, because I was talking to myself. You know me, I like to talk to myself, talk things through, also talk to you and talk things through, and then I feel better. So I was literally just thinking that, and I was just like, hold on a minute, Mimi, and then I just wanted to share with you. So that's me literally done. I am going to go home. I keep looking into the mirror, and it's my tummy that I'm not happy happy with. That's my insecurity. I was meant to actually do fucking core today. Fuck. My core's been weak. I've not focused on core at all. Do you know what? Next week we are gonna focus. We're gonna incorporate core in. I might even ask my boxing coach on Friday, let's do a bit of core work because I have been slacking. Oh, I've been slacking. But anyway, I need to wash this because I want to wear it on Friday because it's kind of hot. Oh, I forgot to say, no, that's it. Catch you at home.
Much later.
Home, and I'm pretty much starving after all that boxing and all that footwork and shadow boxing. And I want to try out this recipe that I literally saw on TikTok. There, remember the pork burgers that I got from Costco's? Well, I am going to be using them. I want to try flatten it. It's a shame I don't have a rolling pin. What do you even use these days for a rolling pin? I need a cylinder shape because clearly my hands aren't working and I don't own a rolling pin. The way that I was sort of nervous using this because like with the NutriBullet cup, I didn't want it to leave marks, but it's doing the job pretty well, and hopefully I can get the shape that I'm after. The shape of my wrap there. So this will be a high protein breakfast. Will it be filled with fiber? I don't know, but it will definitely have some healthy fats in it. So I've got to soften the wrap. It's a flatbread that I'm using there. And the way this was tricky to lay it into the frying pan and then to put the wrap over it. So you've got to like press it down and wait for it to like heat. While that is heating up, I am going to start making my breakfast for the week there. So I am going to, the McMuffin sandwiches. However, I am going to do it with bagels there. And oh yes, that two egg or two white chicks. No, that's actually a film. The 2 egg chicks. It's the egg whites, whatever it's called, the egg whites. I actually prefer using this because it saves me from wasting so much egg yolk. Because if I'm using like 4 eggs, I'm just wasting 4 of the yolks and it keeps the bin stinking. Anyway, this is my breakfast. I had the patty and then I had the egg whites there, and then I put avocado and sriracha mayo and cottage cheese. It was actually pretty good. Just finished the eating, so that was so good. I'm gonna meal prep my breakfast for the next couple of days because I'm working up until Sunday, so I might make Sunday as well. So having the same thing. So it's gonna be my protein bagels with the pork burger meat that I had, and then also I can prep the fruits in the morning, so have it with like a yogurt bowl there, but I can do that in the morning. So I'm just going to do the bagels now with the egg whites, and then get done and be out of here. And then had just been recording in hyper fast speed, and I realised, hold on, what a minute. So I've just finished, well, I haven't just finished, I've finished a while ago making my breakfast meals for the rest of the week. I've just got to do the fruit in the morning to go with it each day because I don't have enough containers to prep it, and I think I just prefer my fruit to be freshly done on the day. So I was just telling my mum, like, I wasn't telling my mum just basically was just like, oh, you finished cooking? I was just like, yeah, making the breakfast for the week. And she was just like, what? And I was like, I've still got to make the rest of like my dinner and my lunch. And I was like, what were you doing? Yes, baby. He wants to be rubbed and wants attention. And I was just like, well, by the time I've got to record content and then move things, I was just like, it's not easy and get all the angles. It's not easy at all. So I'm going to go down later on to cook the rest of my meal. So it's just going to be like my sea bass and my bulgur wheat. I have got chicken stock to cook the bulgur wheat with, and then so that's one meal, and then the other one is just like sweet potato with my grounded beef. Because I wanted, you know how I was like craving a burger bowl. Well, I want to try do a burger bowl with sweet potato, and then just add more protein to it. So hopefully that will keep me longer, keep me full for longer, as well as I've got gherkins or pickles. I think pickles and gherkins are the same, to be fair. And then I've got my tender stem broccoli inside the freezer, so I don't need really to get any veg there. So I'm pretty covered for that. So that's what's gonna be my meal. So it'll be literally easy. And I've got the sea bass, which I've got from Sainsbury's. I brought out from the freezer, so that's going to be pretty much there and dusted. And I've just got to log it into my Fitness Pal and just be having that same thing this week and next week, because I actually do prefer meal prepping, just because it just takes, for me personally, it just takes away the thought process of what am I going to have? Do I have this? Do I have that? I know what I'm having every single day. So if it's inside a freezer, I take it out the freezer. I also do like extra, so I'll put it inside the freezer just for emergency when I have nothing to eat, or like when money's like a bit tight, then I can go into the freezer and take that out. And then also when I do whoopsie shops, so when I go to Morrison's, or like when my mum goes to Asda, or if I find things from Costco, I will put them inside the freezer and then know that I can make things later on. Like I've still got like my berries from Costco, so I can do like a berry compote and have that with yogurt next week there. So I've got stuff to have. And then what I'm trying to do this week as well is so obviously after making all my food, I'm going to literally put it on my Fitness Pal, because the way I see it, Fitness Pal, I see it like a menu. So you know when you go to a restaurant, you look at the menu and you just view it, and then you're like, okay, I'll have that. So I'm trying to do it in the sense that if it's the same thing every 2 weeks, if I pre-log it, then I have no issue. So when I start doing my meal prep on Sunday, I'm just going to pre-log everything, so I don't need to stress, I don't need to worry there. And then I'm also going to try putting my tofu mousse, logging that onto Fitness Pal, because you can add the recipes. So I'm going to do that, but I do want to change it slightly, tweak it, and do like an orange chocolate and see how that goes. And then, because my sister says it tastes like ganache, if I add more almond milk, will it make it more moussey? I don't know. So, but I really like the recipe that I've done. So I used less honey this time, and it actually worked there. So, oh, you know how I said I got my new, what did I order again?
If you must know, she ordered a new SD card and memory card storage holder.
Femi, It's not for you. I ordered my memory card. So that's one Osmo, DJ Osmo said it's a good one. And then I also ordered the, here you can play with that. The casing to store my memory cards, so it's all like in one lot together. So that's what it looks like. Obviously, you know how to get pink. Okay. Oh, I'll make it. Oh no. I thought it opens a bit more. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, okay. That's. Oh, I didn't show you. That's what it looks like inside. So, hold a bit closer. I thought it was like more like a, you can turn it over sort of thing. Okay, that's fine. Just need to store all of it in, really. Okay, I can do that later, so I'm happy with that. So I'm actually editing one of my vlogs. It should have been up last week, but it's going to be up for you later on this week. So please please don't be angry with me. I was like working so much last week, and I'm literally behind in all my editing stuff. So I'm literally gonna sit down here and do that, and I will see you when I am making my dinner. That is the sea bass with the bulgur wheat there. In it, it's got edamame beans and my mixed veg. I've got 6 of them, so that is for the week. And then I did a little, I want to say a little salsa salad. So in there, it's got sweet corn, golden kiwi yet again. I don't know why. I just thought I'll give that a try with red onions, cucumber, and cherry tomatoes. And then this one is just sort of like a salsa. No, it's not a salad, a corn salad, which I'm gonna be adding chickpeas into that, so then I can have that with my has the side salad with my burger bowl, or I might have it with that. Then obviously I showed you my fruits, so that will be every day. I'll be having that with my breakfast bagel that I made. And then here I made some salsa there, so that is salsa guacamole I made. So I've got some tortilla chips that I can have like a snack on with that. So that is everything made. So I also made my mum some with salmon and bulgur wheat, see if she likes that. What am I having today? What I am having today, I am having what I made yesterday. So my bagel with my strawberry and kiwi and watermelon there. I've not tried this one. This one's the organic one. It has no added sugar and it has no fructose in it. So I do wanna. Oh, it's already kind of nice actually, to be fair. How does this? Not just dropping in with the blender. Okay. Okay, so we want to blend. my fruit bowl, and then my bagel in there, and I'm just going to take, and you'll actually get more vitamins because that's all I have. And then I'm also having it with some of leftover smoothie from my mum. No, for me. So I have work at 12:15, so I'm going to pack my lunch. So yesterday you saw me make my fried veg bulgur wheat with sea bream, not sea bass, because I keep getting those two fish mixed up. So that's going to be for my half-hour lunch, along with my golden kiwi salad. I thought I'd just add some sweetness into it, although I'm already sweet. I do have a 15-minute break. So I've added some tortilla chips, which is the new Eat Real multi-seed tortilla chips. So I've got that with my homemade guacamole. Then I have another 15, like my last break. So I made a burger bowl. Last couple of weeks I've been craving a burger bowl because I similarly had a bit of that, but I've just been having sweet potato with tender stem broccoli and turkey mince and my cottage cheese. But I was like, I want a burger, despite I did have a chicken. Do you know what? We're meant to be packing lunch. Okay, so that is 5% lean beef in there. Then we've got the Eat protein cheese in there. I didn't have time to do my sweet potato, so we've got my cousins were over a couple of months ago, so they had, I say a couple of months, 2 weeks ago, so they had these potato things. So I've just had that in there. Then I've made my own burger sauce. So I used gherkins, low-fat yogurt, Dijon mustard, the gherkin juice, and then added some ketchup in there. And then we have my burger bowl. We've got my shredded lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, some salad in there. We've also got some gherkins in there. So that's my lunch.